Welcome back to Eavesdropping. I'm Jana Kemp, and our guest today is Chris Kent. Chris, we talked about just before the break how important it is to look and feel in control as opposed to being the very submissive in appearance. One of the things that I've appreciated over the decade plus that we've known each other is that you expand your body of work beyond the walls of your studio. You are able to reach out and educate and provide information all over the world. And your most recent undertaking is your newest book, Liberate Yourself. And I like the corresponding workbook, the plan, the personal plan for putting that into action, which is Personal Liberation Action Notebook, Building the Plan. So what drives you to continue writing and providing education?
Well, I mean, I've been involved in Jeet Kune Do, the art that Bruce Lee developed for coming up 39 years now. And I mean, like most everybody else, when I first started, I got into it for the physical reasons, and at that time I wanted to know how an individual like Bruce Lee could take a 300-pound heavy bag and, swing it up to the ceiling and then stop it dead in its tracks with a kick. For an individual who was 5'7" and 130 pounds. So I got into it for the physical reasons and because I've always liked physical activity. But as I trained in it, as I began training in it, I started to see that there was much more to it than simply the physical component. That the principles, the concepts, the principles, the strategies that I was learning or that you learned for dealing with the fluidity of combat, as we call it, because combat is very unpredictable. You can't choreograph things. That these strategies could also be shifted over into other avenues. So I just started looking at what were the broader applications of these ideas or these principles, and that's always been my goal. So I started investigating that. And at the same time I was doing the physical training was looking at where these ideas came from.